What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix's new limited series, True Story. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. First up, I would like to say thank you to Netflix for granting me the screeners to this entire new show. They've asked me to not spill spoilers, therefore this review is spoiler free. I repeat, there are no spoilers in this video review. Damn! True Story is pretty heavy for a Thanksgiving weekend release, but it is about family, so there's that, albeit a dysfunctional one. Now, despite the super weird title, the story is obviously fictional, and if I'm not mistaken, this is Kevin Hart's first ever venture into drama. I mean, on that movie Fatherhood, he kinda dipped his toe in, and it was cool, it was okay, but in this one, Kevin's fully submerged. But do I like True Story? I'm leaning towards yes, I do. In a lot of ways, it's kind of a throwback thriller to the simple olden days of stalker, sex, murder, jealousy, and even gangster. Kevin Hart and Wesley Snipes' chemistry is on point in this highly absorbing drama thriller where celebrity worship and a bond of blood find themselves in a tangled web they weave. Written and executive produced by Eric Newman and directed by Stephen Williams and Hanelle Culpepper, in True Story, during a tour stop in his hometown Philadelphia, one of the world's most famous comedians is forced to answer the questions of how far he'll go to protect what he has. Starring Kevin Hart, Wesley Snipes, Theo Rossi, and Billy Zane. These episodes are interestingly structured. There are points when the problems seem to not want to go away, and there are points when they seem to have it handled, and it looks like everything's gonna be okay. Yes, there's a ripple effect in how the characters influence or impact one another as the story progresses. But it's not always constantly on that same trajectory or that same downward spiral. It's more of an emotional roller coaster ride for Kid and his brother Carlton. My verdict on Kevin Hart on this show? Not too shabby, not too shabby. But credit where credit is due. Although he's playing a hyper-reality alternate version of himself, Kevin is quite terrific at conveying the immense pressure that his character Kid feels. It's like the walls start closing in on him, and it occupies his head and he lashes out on those around him. Playing a diva who yells at his entourage may not be a stretch for celebrities like Kevin, but he really goes all in for this role. Wesley Snipes is also fantastic as the older brother who has to live in Kid's shadow. Wesley, of course, has done some drama in the past, has been in this business much longer than Kevin, so he brings years of experience into his performance here as the family's black sheep who keeps leeching off Kid. Listen, there's a recent Dutch movie on Netflix that tackles similar themes. It's called Forever Rich. I highly recommend it. Themes of fame and the risk of losing your reputation. In the case of True Story, it goes even further because there's this intricate family dynamic at play that pulls Kid in every direction. It's a narrative that compels you to wonder, how on earth are they gonna get themselves out of this mess? As I implied earlier, this is a hell of a weird content for Thanksgiving weekend. But hey, if you grew up with siblings, there'll be a few things that you can relate to or even take away from watching True Story.